I know you've also written about this. David Njoku, his role in the offense, and how much the Browns are counting on him.
Yeah, it's interesting. David Njoku doesn't have the production to deserve the contract he got, right? 4 years, almost $55 million. But the Browns believe he's still got incredible potential. They handed over the number one tight end role to him and cut Austin Hooper. And I think when you look at this passing game, right, there's Amari Cooper, and then there's a bunch of question marks. So I don't think it's a stretch by any means to think that David Njoku could be the number 2 target of Jacoby Brissett. And if he's that, and if he can hang on to the ball, which has always been a question mark, he's inconsistent catching some of those easy passes, then you could see David Njoku really make an impact. And we talked to him Monday, and he's ready for it. He's ready for the responsibility of being the number 1 tight end. He's ready to be on the field like every snap, and he's ready for the opportunities. And he said you could tell during preseason in the training camp that he was going to get a bunch of chances.
Do you think it's fair to think that Kevin Stefanski and Drew Barry are thinking, all right, the wide receiving core, you got Cooper, and then there's some question marks, but you have David Njoku, that's a guy you can throw the ball to. You have Kareem Hunt, that's a guy you can throw. Do they kind of view it maybe as pass catchers relative to wide receivers per se?
I do. I think especially without Deshaun Watson, right? Because you expect Watson to kind of lift everybody else, but I think that's asking a lot from Jacoby Brissett. So, yeah, I think it's you go Amari Cooper, David Njoku, Harrison Bryant, Kareem Hunt, Demetric Felton, right, this running back who's actually a receiver. I think it's all about, how can you get, 20, 25 completions a game. And, yeah, I think that's how they want to do it or how they're going to do it. But that's not ideal, number 1, right? You need some threats on the outside, which is receivers. And number 2, David Njoku hasn't shown that he can do it at a really high level. Now, the Browns are confident he can, but he still needs to show that. If not, then you kind of have Amari Cooper, Kareem Hunt. And as good as Kareem Hunt is, you don't want him being your number 2 receiver.